আপনি কি জানেন এয়ার পলিউশন আপনার জীবনের আয়ু কমিয়ে দিচ্ছে? তাই তো আরজিকর মেডিকেল কলেজের লেকচারাল থিয়েটার হলে বেশ কিছু সময় ধরে এই বিষয়ে আলোচনা হয়ে গেল কলেজ পড়ুয়াদের নিয়ে। আপনারা চোখ রাখুন, দেখাবো সেই সব কিছু মুহূর্ত। আপনারা নজর রাখুন বিগ নিউজের পর্দায়।
Director at Expectancy University of Chicago. Dr. Polution Banerjee, Resident Radiation Oncology, IPG, NER and SSK Hospital Program.
Professor Dr. Sushmita Kundu ma'am, I would like to invite you to please enlighten us on the topic with a few words.
I was invited just yesterday afternoon, so I failed to update this presentation. And there will be some limitations with Dr. Arup Kaldar because the statistics are same in everywhere, right? But I will focus I will not focus on age and lung health and health. I will focus on environment and lung, right? We used to live in a good environment many years back. For a few days, but without that, these people cannot live more than for a few minutes. So, environment and air means environment. So, environment is very important. And when a person dies, the people, what the people says, that he says they breathe out. So breathing is so important, and we are very much closely involved with the environment and the air. Defining air pollution. How in other words, all man-made, you can see air pollution, defining air pollution is not simple. We could claim started when humans begins burning fuels. So মানুষ যখন রান্না করতে শুরু করলো, in other things they were doing by burning anything, then the pollution started. So in other words, all man-made that is anthropogenic emissions into the air can be called air pollution because they altered the chemical composition of the natural atmosphere. So it starts from the burning. The impact of air pollution, more premature death, more than 1 million additional deaths due to household air pollution. More important thing, another respiratory disease we have is hospital aquatic. Here is household air pollution, right? And air was big leading cause of mortality worldwide. So household pollution is an important thing. Ambient air pollution, that means what are the sources of ambient air pollution? You can see that especially industrial units, power plant, big things. In North India, particularly the largest number of buildings are there. So in North India, pollution comes from there. Central India, Northern and Eastern India, where we live, here coal mines and thermal electric plants, they are most causing this pollution. North and Northeast belt, most polluted part of the country, that is the most polluted part of the country, this country. As devoid of mitigating effect of sea breezes. So sea breezes help someone to reduce the air pollution. So as it is not there, so North India and Northeast India, they are more polluted. That is causing individual household. Much higher. It is 6 times more higher than the WHO permitted level, right? So I'm not going to smoke, that is in 1952. See all our respiratory problems. That is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, asthma, lower respiratory infection, lung cancer, and reduced lung function with shortness of breath. And it is subsequent long-term follow-up of this another movement. It shows that same prevalence will improve if they those who are away from the road. So sometimes few patients who come to us, they say that, ম্যাডাম আমরা যখন কলকাতায় ছিলাম আমাদের খুব শ্বাসকষ্ট হতো বা বাচ্চার খুব শ্বাসকষ্ট, আমরা এখন অন্য দেশে চলে গেছি, much better in environment, আমার বাচ্চার অ্যাজমাটা সেরে গেছে, অ্যালার্জিগুলো সেরে গেছে. So this is evident from that the air pollution is good. Those who are exposed to air pollution, they are more prone to develop allergy.
I think by this time you all know about what is air pollution and how it affects our day-to-day life. It reduces our life expectancy also. I'll not bore you with any presentation because I don't have. So whatever it is I know of, whatever I see, whatever I feel, I'll just share with you during this time. So when we are talking about air pollution, we all know that there is something called air quality life index. You know about this thing, right? You all, so far I think there are discussion over this AQALI. And two things are quite important to us is the grounded ozone layer. You know about grounded ozone layer, right? You know? So that is one of the things which is a risk factor for exacerbation of asthma. And second is what we are discussing so far is that particulate matter or particulate pollution that is 2.5. Earlier it used to say 10, now it has reduced to 2.5 because of its penetration to the lungs, and that causes, and through not only through the lungs but it also infiltrates into the blood vessels in the blood and different organs. As Dr. Aruhal has correctly said that it can involve any organ in our body. You just name one, you will say that what disease it can cause. So as a pediatrician, my job is to deal with the children's, right? And if you see children's life, we all as a whole, we must say that first 1,000 days of life is quite important. And you know that first 1,000 days life concept, you know about that first 1,000 days, what it means? It means the child's brain development. That's why you are here. You all are here because your brain developed so well in that 2 years, in that first 1,000 days. That's why you crack this JEE and joint plus or NEET, and then subsequently you become a doctor, right? So how it is possible? So first 1,000 days when we are talking about, it is not only the first 2 years of life when we are talking about brain development of a child, but also the fetal life to be included. You understand? So fetal life, I mean to say 9 months of the pregnancy and then 365 days of 2 years of a newborn child. So if you calculate, it comes around 1,000 days. What is? So this is known as first 1,000 days of life because that is the most vulnerable time when it is associated with infant brain or children's brain development.
The doctors who have spoken before me and professor who gave you so many research-backed evidence, I hope it's almost evident and clear enough that there is a problem with this word called air pollution. And I would like to, at the onset, I would like to thank Switch On Foundation for giving me this opportunity to speak to the future doctors. And I think I've spoken to different stakeholder groups, to students from different segments. But to me, I'd heard this somewhere in one of the hospitals long ago. Here, well, it was some medical emergency, and I was in a hospital, and someone just said that अगर इंसान और भगवान के बीच में कोई होता है तो वो डॉक्टर होता है. So I'm extremely privileged to be speaking to all of you who are going to change people's life by touching them, by treating them, and by doing things that a lot of us cannot even imagine to do in our professional careers.
By all these methods that have been listed here. What is PM 2.5 and what is PM 10? Can somebody tell me what is the full form of PM 2.5? Somebody other than Ipshita, please. Someone just stand up and tell me. Tell us all. Anybody. What is PM 2.5? And what is PM 10? What is PM? Particulate matter. And what is 10 and what is 2.5? 2.5 micrometers is the maximum diameter of the particle that we are talking about. So which is more dangerous, 2.5 or 10? Why? This has to be answered by one person. Because you're all medical students, so explain to us. Are you in first year, are you in second year, third year, final year, interns? Or are you a mixed bag? You're a mixed bag. So someone from final year? Anybody? Third year, final year? Why is 2.5 more damaging than 10?